Let's do it. Boom boom ba, 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 boom 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 boom. The Transformers. More than meets the eye. Liberals wage their battle to indoctrinate and then forsake our children. The Transformers. Agendas in disguise. The Transformers. More than meets the eye. The Transformers. What's up, guys? This is the Gospel according to Mark with a C. He is I, and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. Thank you for joining me once again, my friends. Yes, he is crazy. Listen, guys, let's talk about diversity and inclusion. Okay, diversity and inclusion. You've heard me say billions of times, diversity and inclusion. The road to hell is paved on diversity and inclusion. Why don't I just say that, Mark? It's such a beautiful concept. Yes, it is. But in 2021, people are abusing it. They're exploiting it. And their idea of diversity and inclusion is not diversity and inclusion. What it means is that you stand over there and look black. Don't move. Right there. Perfect. You know what I'm saying? And now you're included. Box is checked. Or if you're gay, it's the same thing, or a woman or whatever. That's what's going on today. So it's funny because ultimately what it is these people are missing is a sense of humanity. They don't understand that you have to start from there. You start from humanity. You don't start from your diversity. You don't start from we need a black guy. You start from you need a certain character, and then you go from there. If that character happens to be black or a woman or gay or white or anything else, well then perfect. That's the way that character is drawn. You know what I'm saying? But you just don't start that way, But that's what we have going on today. Like I said, they're missing humanity. And it's ironic because what we're talking about here are machines. You're talking about transformers, robots, machines. I'm just a love machine and I won't work for nobody but you. That's what we're talking about here. Okay, so you have this article in CBR where this person is so determined to find messaging of LGBTQ romance on the Transformers, the War for Cybertron Kingdom on Netflix. Once again, Netflix. Hello, Netflix, my old friend. We've come to fuck with you again. Netflix. I swear, Netflix at this point must be the home of the Antichrist. We need to be outside the Netflix headquarters throwing holy water at the building. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. Netflix needs an exorcism, basically, is what it is. But that has nothing to do with this. I suppose you have this person here who is reaching, trying to find evidence of LGBT love on the Transformers. Okay, remember back in the day when we played with the Transformers, we knew that it was a cartoon that was selling toys. All right, these days when kids play with the Transformers, they have to know that it's a cartoon that's selling pansexuality, basically. All right, because it's not homosexuality, because you're talking about love, sex between machines, okay? Robots, okay? However, I will give you this. This is the perfect setup for a crossover with the Transformers and Star Wars. Because you figure Disney Star Wars, they've established pansexual Lando. So you see Lando, he comes into the Transformers, he sees two female Transformers getting it on. He's like, hello, what have we here? And then you go from there. All right, but then you have this article. So let's get into this, guys. It's so hot in here. The article says, Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom has a stunningly beautiful LGBTQ romance. In Netflix Transformers, The War for Cybertron Kingdom, unexpected alliances form, which leads to a hauntingly beautiful LGBT romance. Okay, so we're not going to get into all of this, okay? I don't even watch this show. Is there anybody who's in the comment section who watches the Transformers, The War for Cybertron Kingdom? Maybe you can tell me if this is the way they fucking get down on this show, okay? So apparently you have two female Transformers who are blowing up Megatron's ship, okay? So I'm not going to get into all the bullshit that they wrote here. They've been flirting with each other, whatever. So it says, in the heat of all this, a captured air raiser becomes the target of Black Arachnia's affection, which at first seems playful, but as the show rolls on, it's clear that it's something more, and also, Air Razor seems to be interested. A major sign comes when Megatron's nemesis ship tries to blow up the Autobots' ark so they can't take the Allspark away with him. With all the shields weakened, Black Arachnia makes it clear if they can get her on the vessel, she'll disable the weapon. Eventually, the hull blows apart, but just as Black Arachnia falls to her death, Air Razor swoops in to catch her. The Spider calls her my hero, before planting a kiss on her cheek, evoking a joke between Rhinox and Rat Trap from the old Beast Wars series. By the way, maybe you guys didn't get the memo. Beast Wars will henceforth be known as Bestiality Wars. Wouldn't surprise me, but I am joking. Airrazor's taken aback with a surprised look on her face, but she's glad they got the job done together. It's ironic because in Bestiality Wars, Airrazor was changed from a female who had a crush on Tigatron to a male in the Japanese version. This led fans to thinking that Airrazor and Tigatron were gay due to the flirting in the dub. Alright, I don't know what kind of fans of the Transformers would be thinking that Transformers are gay, but for the sake of argument, we'll assume that's true. Now Airrazor has a clearer picture and Black Arachnia wants it to be with her. The show ends with them on opposite sides as they get back home though, not addressing what happened. Instead, they shoot wistful glances to each other as Megatron's rogues head off to find the new base on a revamped Cybertron. It has a Romeo and Juliet feel, as they clearly like each other, but are bound by duty to clans they think will heal the planet. Hopefully their relationship will be explored if the franchise continues, because it would add tension and drama having them sort out their love while on different sides of the divide. This is fucking sick. We're talking about robots, machines, okay? This is what we want our kids to be subject to, all right? Fantasizing and imagining love between fucking robots, all right? It's ridiculous, guys. You know, how is this going to play out? You know what I mean? It's like they're rolling down Brokeback Highway where you can always get roadside assistance, might I add. And if you break down, they take you not to Pep Boys, but some like Peppy Boys or something like that, right? And not only can you get an oil change there, but you can get a sex change, all right? And while they're fixing you, right? It's like all the guys come out and they're fixing you, and while they're fixing you, everybody is singing, work, turn to the left, work, turn to the right, work, sashay, sashay. You know what I'm saying? I'm afraid in this day and age. Like, you're supposed to be playing with these Transformer toys and they're supposed to turn into like Pintos and shit, you know what I mean? But now, I wouldn't be surprised if they make a Transformer that turns into a dildo, all right? Codename, Dipstick. He's the one with lipstick. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking ridiculous, guys. And it's not homophobia, okay? I would be saying this about black people. I'd be saying it about Latinos, white people, anything. There should not be an exploitation of one particular person or people that they put into these cartoons. You know what I'm saying? And they just keep pushing and pushing and pushing these agendas and all of this shit onto the kids. It is indoctrination. What we were talking about with Hasbro and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. We can't trust these people. We're supposed to be like parents. We're supposed to let our kids know and have these talks with them about all of the social conditions of life and all that. You know what I mean? But you don't have that just pushed on them. You should be able to set your kids down in front of their favorite show and not have to worry that somebody is pushing their specific agenda on them. You know, but this is what I'm seeing, guys. Like I said, I don't know what the fuck is going on with this show. So if you actually watch this show, get in the comment section and let me know if it's like that. Okay, you can like, you can share, you can subscribe, leave a comment. I would appreciate some enlightenment when it comes to this. So as always, I wish you guys Transformers. I wish you Autobots transform and Vogue, 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 Vogue. All right, guys. Anyway, this is the Gospel According to Mark with a C. I'll catch you on the next one. Rock on.